Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, emergency! Uh-oh.
Yeah, what's the emergency?
I think someone is sus. There's something sus. There's someone sus in the group, you know.
Yeah,
right?
Should we call a meeting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to call a meeting, you know, with everyone and figure out figure out the imposter.
Although, so here's the thing, right? Mm-hmm. So, at first I was like, wow, we're really just doing all the most popular games of the last 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking Among Us. But then, I remembered, I don't know if you watch fucking Video Game Donkey, you know, on YouTube.
I watch
he did a great video, I think like a year ago, of him going on Fortnite, because I guess they have a Among Us gameplay
thing.
Yeah,
I know what video you're talking about.
So,
and there's like 8-year-old kids just...
Yeah, there's a bunch of 8-year-olds screaming at high-pitched, going, "No, I'm not the kid, not the imposter! You're the imposter! No!" But, like, that's... So, at first I was like, man, they're referencing Among Us, and then I thought, or they're still referencing Fortnite, which I think would be really funny if they went, I don't know what this Among Us game is, but it was in Fortnite, so, yeah, we're including it.
Boy, hey, look. Right, you gotta think, how many people in Toei, intern writers, right, are actually young, right? Like to the point where, like, oh, man, what's this, right? Like, are they actively asking their young, unpaid interns, hey, do you know anything about Fortnite and Among Us? How can we write that into the show, you know?
I mean, gotta imagine if there's some kind... I've got to imagine.
Japan are very old, and Japan is still very... It's still very, it only has old people in the industry that wants to keep the hierarchy, you know, right?
Yeah, but they have to... I mean... They have to know some... Like, it could be... some of them... I mean, I'm not gonna question, are you a real gamer? To a fucking Kamen Rider writer, like... It seems like they've got, like, shit under control, but... Somebody's fucking, like, seen Among Us and Fortnite and shit.
And Apex and
PUBG,
you know, right?
I guess, but, like... This is, I mean, also, I guess, isn't there... I mean, I guess it's kind of like werewolves or bullshit or something, like where it's a game that it's like you have to guess who's the person, you know, that's it's not a like novel concept, you know.
Yeah. It's like this is fighting a traitor, right? This isn't a new story written, a new concept that's just been invented. Like, oh fuck, a traitor.
Yeah.
You know, no story has ever thought of using that before. Like, this is not like a new trope that they just invented for Kamen Rider, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just real funny how it like this battle royale video game season. And they're like, oh boy, hey, there's an Among Us reference, right?
Yeah.
You know.
This is It's crazy that, I guess, before we were talking about Yorori being, like, completely, like, progressively showing less and less, like, discretion with his tactics to fuck over Ace, and now, like, that whole thing's happened, it's just
over.
They just went new season. We're just scrapping the whole
them, you know, right? It's like Amazon. It's like Amazon always says, you're replaceable.
But they just take the entire pretense of, oh my god, you have to, like, save the world or whatever, blah blah blah, and I just went, listen, it's just a fucking game. Here's a bunch, like, we're literally showing you the eyes watching you. You can talk to your sponsors. We're bringing back. It's a survival best of, you know, we're just bringing it back. Doesn't fucking matter. We're not, like, we're completely scrapping the old format that we had for this. It was stupid. I can't believe we felt like we had to be, like, veiled about stuff. No, we're just... Forget having to have, like, script acting. Just go for it. Just fucking go for it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, hey, it's...
Hey, it's Kamen Rider Geats, episode 17, Divergence I. Welcome to the new season. Right?
Yeah, literally. Hey, it's season... Fuck, are we on season 4 of Geats already? This is...
So Daybreak,
first episode was...
Conspiracy, Divergence. Yeah, Divergence, yeah. This is the 4th season.
Yeah.
Right?
So, this is the 4th season of Geats already. Mm-hmm. Man, people say, you know, Kamen Rider, it's just, you know, all these tokusatsu, they tend to just do one-off seasons, you know. The Sentai, Kamen Rider, it's just one-off season. All of a sudden, we've got one Kamen Rider that dares to do the impossible, to have 4 seasons and counting within one season of a show. That's impressive, right. You know?
Yeah. Nothing's stopping it, you know? Yeah. Right? The audience loves it, you know? Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, right? Yeah, especially based off of all of the eyes. Boy, do you think every single one of these eyes is some kind of extra-dimensional corporation or sponsor?
Right,
because...
that was the thing I was confusing, right? I wasn't sure if these are cameras being recorded or these are, like, everyone's, like, cameras, like, personal...
Yeah, personal camera per sponsor.
Mm-hmm, right? Or they could just be inflating their numbers, you know? Right? You know, like, hey, look, Black Adam made more during the box office than they're reporting, you know, right?
Hey, you know...
I'm Dwayne Johnson. Why would I lie to you? You know?
So, Molly and I watched that, and it wasn't bad, but the thing about it is... And whatever is going on with Warner fucking and their DC properties and all that shit.
It doesn't matter. It's over.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a fucking mess. Mm-hmm. That being said, even if they're getting James Gunn to like try and like fix shit, I think somebody has to eventually have the conversation and say that the Shazam universe is the only good property that they've had going for them, because that's the only fucking movie that they've made in their DC EU, like, franchise that has actually been good and, like, a well-rounded movie by, like, a long shot, and Black Adam just continues that by just being, like, even though it's super tangentially, like, related, it's just, like, I mean, yeah, this is still better than, like, fucking, like, the original Suicide Squad and, like, fucking, like, all the Justice League, like, build-up shit. Like, give me more of people with lightning bolts on their chests, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Hey, look, don't jinx yourself. Next summer, you know, right? You get the whole family involved.
Yeah, hey, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see that shit. The question is whether they stick the landing or not, but fuck, man, so far Shazam's been doing fine. But yeah, hey, it's
what is the last movie in the DCEU before they reboot this fucking universe?
I mean, well, that's the thing. If they're taking away, they're apparently still giving Ezra Miller the Flash movie. So long as they continue,
he's been a good boy, you know.
So long as they continue to receive mental health, like, counseling, they're going to still give Ezra Miller
Alright, so according to the release date window, upcoming Shazam, so that's the next one, alright, in the line. The Flash, okay, think I probably would have saved the Flash for last at this point. Blue Beetle apparently still being played.
That's actually happening? I thought that was a joke.
I don't know. Man, I don't know if that, boy, you know, right, hey, look, as a DC fan, right, as a person who knows DC comics, right, if I was to give any character in the DC lineup, like, their own theatrical release...
I mean, I like Blue Beetle and Young Justice, but I don't know about giving Blue Beetle...
Blue Beetle is not, like, a name, you know?
Yeah, no, it's not at all. Also, okay, there was...
And then finally, Aquaman and the Last King. So Aquaman is currently stated to be the last movie in this that's being planned.
Okay, so they are still making all of these things. It's just not yet finished. I guess.
They're all in post-production, according to Wikipedia.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, all right. Well,
let's see. Shazam, March 13th. The Flash, June 16th. Blue Beetle, August 18th. Aquaman
August 18th of this year?
Yep. Aquaman and the Last Kingdom, December 25th.
Okay. I was watching people make jokes about include Blue Beetle. Specifically, again, name dropping like YouTubers, RDC World, like made a video about like how DC's fucking everything up, and I swear, like when they said Blue Beetle, I was like, there's no way they're gonna make a Blue Beetle movie. That would be too stupid. And then it was like, oh my god, you're telling me they're actually making a Blue Beetle movie? That is.
Hey, look, what do you mean?
An insane choice.
What do you mean? The general public loved the Blue Beetle, right?
Again, I like the Blue Beetle because I watched Young Justice. That is the reason I know who Blue Beetle is. There is no other reason to have Blue Beetle in literally anything cinematic.
Wait, like how someone got Blue Beetle off running before someone like Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter.
Listen, we tried Green Lantern before, okay? It's not happening. Stop trying to make Green Lantern happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's real fucking funny how they got that. How fucking Blue Beetle got fucking it's still on the fucking docket for DC to release, right?
Yeah, that's insane. How is Blue Beetle's at the end of this year?
August. Aquaman is December.
August?
Yep.
Okay. Boy, this is driving me insane.
We don't have a trailer. We don't even have a teaser trailer. But we have the teaser poster.
Oh, cool! The teaser. Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad.
Right? Look.
Oh, cool! Wow, that's nothing.
It's the
that's
Blue Beetle.
That's the least informative teaser poster I've ever seen.
Oh, what do you mean? It has look. The movie's called Blue Beetle, and the poster delivers on it.
Yeah, does it?
Look, that beetle looks blue to me.
I mean, it honestly, it actually doesn't even look that blue. It's mostly gold. Speaking of useless characters, though, hey, Kawa continues to get dunked on.
Man, new season, real fucking sad.
New season, same Kawa.
I thought he was going his weird arc of being up against the world now, but boy, nope. He's back to being a fucking loser, right? I mean, I was really interested in seeing Kawa just becoming less optimistic
and more edgelord. Right? I mean, he kind of also I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but because I didn't go back and check the previous opening, but I think they also changed the opening again with Kawa. Like, I know that they changed the opening in general, but Kawa's...
No, they used a new frame. They used a new...
he's got a new pose now.
Yeah. They got rid of his edgelord pose, right?
Yeah, he's that lasted all of 5 seconds because it was only there for the time that he was before... Because it was only after he rejoined the game, but before this point where we've gotten the new season. So that was somebody making him do an entirely new pose just for the 3 weeks or whatever that he would be reintroduced into the cast. Just funny to me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm really sad that they're because I thought that the whole Kawa fucking arc of him just becoming optimistic and against the world would have been real interesting, but nope. I guess we're not. I guess he's back to being a fucking loser, Hey, don't forget me, guys.
Does anybody care about me? Here's the thing. So, all right. So we get introduced to our 2 new contestants. What is it? Narble Sparrow or whatever.
Yeah, Sparrow. Sparrow Boy. Boy.
Totally not.
Ass,
I mean, he's less of an incel than our last questionable incel. Nudge Sparrow. That's what it is.
Daichi and
Izuku,
Seiya.
Yeah, and the fucking wolf girl that runs real good. But so we're at a point where, like I said, this is Survivor, like not even celebrity. It's like fucking rematch, like best of sort of thing. Do you think that? I would presume that every one of these Kamen Riders has a sponsor. Like, obviously, I would think Neon sponsors are dad. But
right.
Do you and we know that Ace's sponsor is Jin.
Yeah, Gene. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think that there's? I mean, there has to be, in theory, a sponsor for each of them. So who's? I mean, look.
Boy, hey, it's gonna be real funny if the ramen guy.
Oh,
right?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That would blow my mind!
The sickest thing if they do that, right? They make the ramen guy gave us sponsor the entire fucking time, right? Because here's the thing, right? We don't know how, like, what's like the status to apply to be a DGP sponsor, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, do you have to be
how
like
much,
a big corporation, right?
Or can you just
I be like, hey, look, it's like a Patreon level, right? Do I have to donate $1 to be in the credits?
Yeah, how much ramen do I have to sell to put a boy in a death game? How much money do I have to make with my ramen shop to include my regular customer that comes in and gives me? Also, could he be a sponsor because he got killed in the first season?
I mean, he's back, right?
Yeah, but he do you think he died in the first season and came back? And it would be really, man, if they go like he knew that he would die, like he was a plant, like planted that he would die to inspire Keiwa to fucking become to play the game. That would be really fucking wild. But Jesus, yeah, that's a fucking that's gonna throw me for a loop for a while. If that fucking ramen man shows up,
it'll be real fucking funny.
It's gonna fucking blow my mind. But yeah, hey, Keiwa's doing.
Hey, nobody pays. Man, it's real fucking sad, man. Right?
Everybody's here. Everybody's here for the game.
Finish his sentence, right?
That's also. I don't know if you noticed it, but you can when they introduce Lobo. I will remember these characters' names if they last for more than 3 episodes, because that is how I feel about all of these characters at this point. Because Geats has the highest.
Everyone that isn't our main core trio, right? It's just,
I guess Quartet.
And Michinaga.
And Michinaga. Yeah, but
if anyone isn't our four main group, right?
They're incredibly disposable. They're incredibly disposable.
Right?
But
they're literally the character of the. They're like the guest character of the week.
Right. But if you look at fucking as Lobo's like being brought in and like introduced, Keiwa is also being brought in the background.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice that.
And so it's like, when I first watched it, I went, when the fuck did he get here? But then I rewatched it just now, and I went, oh, they do include him. He's just slowly, like, they're just quietly putting him back in the scene. Like, literally just footnote in somebody else's introduction.
That's fucking funny as hell.
Hold on, let me see if I can get to the exact point.
I saw it. I just rewatched it. It's really off frame. It's not.
It's
literally no one's really paying attention to him.
It's
right?
brutal. Put some I said this from the beginning. I really enjoy Keiwa. Again, like I've talked about it. I think Keiwa's arc of being like the reverse Geats in terms of like character development, where Geats is already like this fully formed character that has backstory that we're slowly learning about, versus Keiwa, who's like learning to like get his shit together and like try.
Right.
I think that's a really great dichotomy, and again, it's similar to like Gattack and Kabuto.
Yeah.
But man, he just cannot catch a fucking break, and this episode is also full of him getting his fucking like teeth kicked in. Because, alright, so the 5 of them show up to
for the new season.
Season. Right. don't ask questions why there's only 5, even though this also brings up, right, so there's 5 of them, and maybe there's 5, like, each of them has a sponsor.
Yeah.
But if that's true, was every single round before this, like, 30 fucking sponsors? Like...
I think they said that they're doing a different game this season, right? They're not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, do you think that certain? Okay, I'm trying to figure out now that we know more of the background
world, right?
of how this works, and we know that this is like an extra dimensional space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the only thing that I can think of for this season versus the other seasons is that normally it would be everyone picks some fucking random fucker, civilian, and just goes, I bet on this horse, whatever. Like, this is I send my champion, Hunger Games style, right?
Yeah.
Now it seems more like horse betting, where it's like, there are people that, you know, breed and, like, train the horses, and then there are people gambling on them. Do you think there's, like, a side hustle where it's like, okay, the sponsors can't gamble, but if their player wins, they get a bonus, and everybody can choose and bet who they want to win. Like,
right. Oh, yeah.
With odds and everything, where it's probably, like, again, 5-1 odds that Ace doesn't win. So it's like, you have to bet on, like, literally, Kawa is the dark horse of this, where it's just like, hey, well, maybe you'll bet on the fucking guy who keeps getting his teeth kicked in, like the little plucky guy who just wants happiness. It's very... I'm very happy with how they're going about, like, drip-feeding the information and the so far cohesiveness that they've given for that information. But I really, again, Reiwa has not started off to a good, like, pattern. So I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop where we go, God fucking damn it, like, okay, whatever, like...
Hey, look, we haven't had expansive media yet, you know, right?
That's true! Actually,
so far
that's a good point! We're on episode 14 and there's not a goddamn piece of expansive media. That's the first time since fucking... Zio? Build? Did Build didn't have expansive media during the shooting.
No.
Like, during the broadcast. But I know Zio did. So I think it's the first one since Zio that hasn't, like, tried to, like, bombard us with a bunch of side shit. That is interesting. Man, do you know who's directing this shit? Is this someone smart? Is it someone... What else have they done? Who's writing this shit?
Takahashi? Boy, what... Oh, that's written by... what the fuck has this person written? This person has written... Let's see, they did... Okay, they did 01. Oh, no, yes, it's by the writer of 01. There we go.
Okay, so this is what 01... So this is what 01 would have been if it didn't get COVID fucked. And it's what XA would have been if it was better. Okay, cool. But...
Yeah, hey, fight the delinquents, you know?
Hey, go teach these kids a lesson. Great teacher Onizuka style.
Yeah.
You know. This is a weird one because it's like... I mean, I guess each round of the initial game, they start off easy with them. But since we're already starting with none of the... First of all, not the fucking en masse,
not right,
contestants.
Like we're pretty much not dropping all 100 players.
We're dropping the select few. We're dropping the select few, and also they're giving each of them, like, raise buckles right off the bat.
Right off the bat, you know? You get your cool belt right away.
Yeah, you get to... And also, hey, I really think it's funny that the Wolf Girl got zombie form because Michinaga's quote-unquote dead. Like...
that's not straight out.
Anyway,
someone else can use this shit.
Yeah, somebody else has to use it. It's like, I mean, I guess. But oh, where did that come from? I heard the update sound from Windows. But anyway, oh, that might have been from the TV. Anyway, anyway, yeah, it's fight all of the generic delinquents, and if you can't figure this shit out, then you deserve to lose, I guess. But they, right off the bat, we have these fucking, the other two prove that they do not play well with others, I guess. Which is funny, considering how Ace has been the entire time. And so it's like, oh, Ace has learned to be friendly, and not shoot people in the fucking face, like, and get them caught in the crossfire. And the rest of them are just going, I don't know, if you're in the way, like, you're in the way.
I'm here to win the game, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right? Look, I was sentenced to the death. I gotta play this death game out, right? You know.
Also,
right? like, I'm not a loser, right?
Yeah.
Right. If I'm not first, right, then I'm not first.
Yeah. If I'm not first, I'm last, and I don't want to be last.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so they start it starts off with beat up the delinquents and teach them how to be good, and then hey, guess what? Also, it's Big Brother now. It's just it's fucking what's the other one besides Big Brother? What was the other big one? The big reality show.
That's a lot of shows.
Oh, there was the other one. I mean, around that time in like the early '90s when it was
Survivor.
No, where they put all the people in the house and they all fucked each other.
Fuck that. Well, that sounds like any reality TV show.
I'm looking up reality TV shows.
MILF Manor? Is it MILF Manor?
No, it's not MILF Manor. Jesus Christ.
That's soon on TLC.
What?
Oh, wait, have you not heard about this?
What?
Wait, have you actually not heard about this?
No.
Well, let me send you to the Variety article about this.
Oh, God.
Boy, hey, look, this is the first time I'm glad that when I type MILF into my search bar, the autocorrect, the Google select, isn't fucking weird stuff.
Yeah, hey, it's actually a real thing. Jesus. I can't believe that's a real fucking thing. Alright, hold on. Reality TV shows the early 2000s. Not of the total 2000s. I want the... Okay, thank you, Wikipedia. Oh. Oh, it's a dating show?
Yep.
Oh,
one of these ones is 60 years old. Jesus Christ.
And they're not including Jennifer Coolidge? Damn.
Yeah, also something...
A mother of 6? Fuck no, I'm not dating you!
Also, so the advertising and the publicity of this show has been really secret about who the boys are, right? Who the men are, right? And like TLC is trying to hype it up as a big mystery, right? Like, oh man, who are the guys that are gonna date the moms, right? But everyone on the internet have already figured it out. It's pretty easy. I think you could take a guess on who the boys are.
What do you mean, who the boys are?
Who the men that are on the dating shows are of MILF Manor.
I mean, it's probably young men.
Yeah, it's young men, all right, but everyone has already figured out who the young men are, you know, right?
Oh.
Like, all the advertising, all the phrasing has been very secretive, right? But everyone has already figured out who the young men in the show are.
Well...
MILF Manor. Yeah, I think you can figure it out from there.
Boy. Oh, this feels weird. This is...
Yep. It is exactly what you're thinking.
That's...
Yep.
I don't like that.
Yep. It is the son. Everyone has figured it is the son that are the men in the show.
Wait, the sons of each of them?
Yep.
So they're just kid swapping? Oh, this is the plot of like 7,500 other like doujins. Oh, that's weird.
Yep. Did you find that reality show by the way?
No, I didn't. I got sidetracked. I started looking up. I don't even know. It's just a list of Just found a list of 2000s American reality shows. It goes on
boy.
forever.
There's
908
Nation.
out of 908. The following 200 pages are in this. Not going. Oh God.
Hey, look, look. Just look for Kid Nation. That's the only.
That's not Kid Nation, but I mean, this is also Kid Nation. Anyway, hey, guess what? You can't go home.
Yeah, you have to live here. It's Terrence's house now, right?
Yeah.
You all have to live here all of a sudden. And look, I'm the new game master.
After the other one got brutally fired.
Mm-hmm. It's Chiram,
right? Or wait,
Mm-hmm.
hold on.
Yeah,
Chiram. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm eccentric and quirky. Look how cool
Yeah.
I am.
I'm a comedian. Woo!
Mm-hmm. I'm not a stick in the mud like Hiyori. You know that guy was lame. He
Yeah.
didn't have fun, right? He would. He would like if he was a teacher, he would let you have class indoor on a nice day out. You know, right?
I'm the teacher that lets you have bring cookies and eat them in class.
Mm-hmm, right. I'm the fun teacher. You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if this means that they're going to be staying there the entire season, or if they're just doing it for this round. Because
Kay was for this season.
That's
right?
how I thought, but Kay was
right?
like,
because one of them is the imposter, and they have to figure out who it is. And
I guess that's true.
The only way to correct tension between a group of people is put them in the same environment, right? And see which one of them.
I mean, it works.
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing.
Right. Right, so hey, alright, since they said that one, boy, do you want to take a guess on who the fucking traitor is in the show?
Is it actually already known?
No, they haven't announced, but you and I want to take a guess now, right? It's like the problem is, it's like too obvious, and also at the same time it's not. Right, like I was like, there's no way it could be one of the two new characters, right? Like that's too obvious, you know, right?
Yeah, although, to be fair, the My Hero anime just got to the point where Dabi reveals that he's Endeavor's son, and when I read that in the manga, I 100% fell for it once again. As I've dubbed this the Obito effect, where you go, that's too simple. It can't be that. Can't be that. And every sign points to it and go, it does look like that, but no. Whatever they're hinting at, that can't be what it is. That's too easy. And then it absolutely is exactly what the fuck it is. So, I don't know. The only way that I think that they can make a twist out of this is if both of them wound up being the traitor. Like, they were both traitors.
Oh, if there's two traitors?
That's the only way.
Sick.
That's the only way it could, like, surprise me at this point. The only other thing is maybe Neon's the traitor. But I don't think, based off of like what's going on with her, like how she had to sneak around her dad, I wouldn't think that her dad would trust her to like carry out that task like secretly.
Right.
Right,
part of me really wants it to be fucking Kawa, right?
Yeah.
Right. Of the like no one's ever suspected the village idiot to be the big villain. You know, right? Oh man, what Toby? No way.
He's just a lovable goofball.
Right. He's just chilling. You know. He just wants to hang out with Deidara,
yeah.
Deidara all the time, you know, right? He's like,
yeah.
I was like, oh man, I was like, that's just not.
He's just a cool, wacky guy. Goof, you know? And then they go, oh, he said his name was Madara. It's like, oh, see, he's not Obito, he's Madara. And then it's like, no, he's just Obito. They won't fool me again. I won't be fooled again.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's probably the asshole. The smart boy, fucking Nudge Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow Boy.
Yeah, but the only other thing I can think of is that it's fucking
both of them.
Yeah, both of them, or Neon. But Neon is a fucking reach.
Yeah. Right. Neon's curious. She was like, she wants to find out what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, back at the rejected the losers block, turns out again, Michinaga's still alive. Hey, does Archimedes? Do you think Archimedes is going to like come clean and be like, I did lick you to see if you still tasted good?
Is he gonna
like
tell
to
see
if you were
still
little
fresh? Dirty secret, you know?
Like,
Right? Hey, look, Michan doesn't need to know. You know, it's not gonna hurt him. Right?
Yeah. I'm just saying he's very much going like, oh man, yeah, I rescued you. I found you out of the fucking trash, which is technically true, but he definitely just left a guy to like be like he definitely licked a man and didn't clean him up or anything. Like didn't clean up the wounds.
Oh, well, you think after he licked him up, he was like, "Yep, that's fresh." You know,
yeah, that's fresh blood. Do you think this is gonna be like JoJo's Part 5, where he's brought back from the dead, but now that he's been a zombie, he just like doesn't bleed anymore, and he just has the finite amount of soul or whatever to keep him alive?
No, that's a good question.
Like, because the other thing that we get revealed in this later on is, hey, everything that Kawa thought is true. It's the secret ingredient is people.
To serve men, you know, right?
Yeah. But does that mean that but they are clearly different than Michinaga. So is
right? People are saying that, like, so Michinaga is still himself, right? But the Yamatos are taking the core memories, right? The core IDs, and they're just impersonating said person. Like, it's not like the actual person being brought back alive, right? It's just the
makes sense. The Yamato saying, it's a Yamato wearing the person's skin.
Oh man, who's this body I've been inhabiting? Oh yeah, sure. I guess I'll be firefighter.
Yeah, the firefighter guy.
Panda Man,
what was his name?
Yeah, man,
he did have a name.
Life.
I also I'm glad that we saw. It's funny that they only just now started using him, but it's like if they didn't show us him, I don't think anyone would have like thought that it was him. Like, because no one fucking knows Takeshi Goto Kuji.
Yeah.
But nobody would have like. It's not like the one guy that fucking Kawa met once would like, and very briefly at that. It's not like he would have immediately recognized his voice or like his mannerisms through the Yamato. And at the same time, it's not like it's not like fuck, what was I trying to say? It's not like Ace was gonna like pay attention to him because he doesn't give a fuck about anybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. We had to show him literally turning into a Yamato in order for us to know what happened. Now the question will be, and especially based off of what the opening shows, if Michinaga has...
do you think Alchemy's gonna make like his own army of like...
Well, he's already doing that, it seems like. But what I was gonna say is whether or not... because whether Asuma's alive or not doesn't change the fact that his core ID is broken. So, if he's alive, but with a broken core ID, can he transform? Or will he turn into, like... Or will he have to get, like, a new kind of driver from Archimedes, or, like, a new kind of core ID to, like, allow him to transform into some sort of, like, monster version of himself. Like a monster version of Buffa.
Yeah.
There's interesting things moving along with this.
Right.
But hey, yeah, the rest of them are just meanwhile back at the not plot. It's Kawa gets completely shut down by his
real fucking sad.
He gets shut down by his sister, and also before he can even like I can only assume that he was looking at Sumari for help of like, do I say that you're my girlfriend? And she immediately went, fuck no.
Don't get me involved.
Don't you bring me into this shit.
The bit was how his sister realized, nah, that can't be it.
Nah,
man.
Nah, you.
Wow, real fuck. Boy, look, I don't care. It's supposed to be a sack, but Jesus Christ.
And then he comes into the room and realizes that Then he realizes that everybody's chosen their territories, and he's like completely cut out, which is just like Jesus.
No, look, he was too busy taking his phone call, right?
Yeah.
Right. Look, it's like when you're not there for when the group picks straws, and you're the last one to arrive.
I mean, they really, but also, they just like, it's like they waited for him to go on his phone call, and then went, okay, quick, before he gets back.
Yes, quick. Right?
Yeah.
It's also real funny how fucking Sparrow Boy, Daichi fucking has a tent. It's like, oh fuck, where fucking brought a tent from?
So the only thing I can think of is that they
is a
used
sponsor,
points. I think they used points because it's been it's been a while since we brought them up, but at least we know, unlike fucking goddamn Don Brothers, that the points work and why they work and how they're like brought up. So I assume that they used
for.
Yeah, I assume they used points to fucking like get a tent.
To get supplies.
Yeah, or whatever.
Get some stationaries, right? Yeah. Boy, hey, look, I do need this so far and some toothpaste and toothbrush, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Then so then Ace meets his sponsor and everything. It's Gene. Yeah. Oh yes.
Once again, another Gene character.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's favorite.
He's here to help.
Everybody's favorite mysterious character in a show. Someone just named the most generic. It's essentially being named John Smith, like, or John Doe, even. Like, yep, I'm just a guy. Don't worry, you can trust me.
Right? I'm here to help you. Right?
Yeah.
And then he might know who Ace is. He might know something about Ace's background.
He knows something about Ace's background, and also he's like. Even, who's the other guy? The, Samus, or whatever? No, it's saying Samus, like Samasu. No, wait, that's the staff member, the secretary. Niram. Niram is the,
those two, yeah.
Like, it seemed to be heavily implied that Niram was the one that sent the
jet buckle?
Yeah, the jet buckle. And then he's like, no, I sent the jet buckle. Okay, but then did you send it through Niram and them? Because they definitely were coming off as the ones that sent him the buckle. I don't understand, but okay.
Did he pay extra to be like, all right, to send you the buckle, right? Right? Like, hey, look, like I said, what do these sponsors have, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
this is Neon's dad, right?
Yeah, because Niram and Samus are staff members, but fucking Gene and Neon's dad are sponsors. We don't know how many sponsors there are and who any of the others are. And I would have thought before that there was one sponsor to every contestant, but now that we've cut it down to just these 5, again, my only thought is that this is just horse racing, and they're just picking who they want. But that's how I think it works.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
so
Nudge Sparrow's an asshole.
I wish you the best of luck, Bring me good results,
Yeah. Hey,
right? I'm putting a lot of money into you.
Yeah,
right?
keep it up.
Right?
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Right, and then we find out more people's wishes and everything, right? And then Sparrow Boy is so smart. He figure out people's desire
before they even said it. Ooh, so smart. Ooh.
Oh man, he's a smart man. If he was smart, he would have planned out how he would have won already.
If he was really smart, he'd have cut off his god awful fucking ponytail.
Oh yeah, but I didn't realize he had a ponytail until the shot. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I saw the ponytail from the very beginning and I was disgusted.
Right? I thought this was a new character when they cut back to the show. I was like, who the fuck's this character with a ponytail? Right? And then they cut the front, like, because on the front, it's like a normal haircut.
It's a bowl cut, and then he just has a ponytail.
Right?
I was like, oh. Really bad.
It's really distracting,
I mean, I assume that it's like that because he's a sparrow, so it's like a little bird tail. But, like, that's really dumb. That's really dumb. He looks like such a fucking, like, red flag.
I know, look, he's reading all of his books, right? Look, he's too smart, Right? But yeah, look, he figured out everyone's a stupid wish and everything.
Yeah, and he also goes, hey, you have family members in the management. It's like, did somebody tell you? Did he tell you about? Who told you about his mom? And also, they don't even know if, like, the DGP themselves don't even know if what's her face? Masumi?
Mitsuri?
Oh.
Yeah, Masumi, yeah.
Yeah, if she's his mom. Like, so, you know, are we... Who told you? That's the biggest thing that I'd say is a red flag for him. Is like, because he says that you have family members in management. It's like, if nobody else told you that and you just assume that, or especially if you say, "Oh, I used my knowledge to make a quick read on you guys because you're so easy."
I
like,
my detective skill, you know.
Yeah, or you actually
read Sherlock Holmes, you know, right?
Or you actually like looked and watched everybody's like wishes get written down. That would also explain it. So I'm betting more on him being the fucking
the traitor,
the imposter among us.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like, next day, everyone goes beats up people at a school. You know, right?
Yeah. Hey, it's time to go teach these ruffians a lesson.
Right. Let's go attack these delinquent students. You know. Right?
What's weird to me?
Teach them for not being in school.
Also, what I find weird is. So, the whole thing is that they're supposed to be, like, it's, you know, defeat the delinquents or whatever. But the final boss is the principal, and that just seems weird to me in terms of, like, if they're delinquents, why is the principal the boss? I don't really get that. And also, this is a game that is, seems fundamentally broken, simply by the fact that after they run around and go, there's no principal's office. Well, we have to build a principal's office first, so that the principal comes in. And the only way that a principal office will...
makes no sense, right? Like,
the only way that a principal will show up is if...
Right, if you don't do the mission of killing, of attacking the study...
Yeah, attack the quiet kid.
No one would... Like, this game was unfinishable, right? You would just be stuck in, like, an endless loop, like, oh, man, fuck, how do I escape this dungeon, you know, right?
Yeah. But luckily, the movie buckle's here. I mean, the powered builder buckle, which is a pretty cool buckle. But
oh, it's big as fuck. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's a heckin' chonker. But that's because it comes with the extra like side pieces. That's what's crazy to me, because you can still see. So I don't know if you've seen the. I mean, I would assume that you have. You've seen the like. Product like release for the buckle, but it's like
the
powered builder and the like gigant hammer or whatever side buckle where it has like the three pieces, like the three small buckles on it. But because Ace has the boost buckle in, those three are just put on the side, like on the side of his belt, because it's a belt that's so like base level big that they have to put the like other half of it onto the side because there's not enough space on the buckle on his belt for it.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. Yeah, you can actually see the clip, like the little clip
on his like left side. Yeah. But yeah, fucking Ace uses the power of Bob the Builder to fucking make a principal's office and trick the It's such a convoluted like game system.
Yeah, no, it's real dumb, right? And it doesn't make any sense, right? Right, it's not like the other games where like the other secret mission where it just happens to be something random that makes sense for a coincidence to happen. But there's like an actual like this doesn't even feel like a secret mission. This was like a task you actively had to do within a game.
Yeah, and also the idea that like, I mean, I suppose. The idea that this is really also, we're really building up a case against Nudge Sparrow, because Nudge Sparrow knew the secret mission that you had to do to, like, get the construction, the powered builder buckle. So it's like, okay, you're really, like, incriminating yourself, honestly, by, like, being the only one that's, like, knows how to fix everything. He's like, well, I'm just smart.
Or you think he saw someone else? So he's like, oh wait, oh man, that guy can't be. He's like, only I can study, you know, right?
I just think it's funny that he's like, well, clearly it's just because I'm so fucking smart. I'm like, if you were so fucking smart, you wouldn't put a fucking red flag on yourself and answer everybody's questions when nobody else is answering the questions. He's clearly. I'm just saying, if I were trying to pick out who was the imposter, I would go, it's him. It's him. I mean, yes, he does look the one that needs the most, like, punches to the face, and that is related to it. I do want him to be the bad guy, but also I think he's the bad guy. So let's just vote him. Like, if this was Among Us, I'd go, I mean, he might not be the imposter, but I'm still
gonna vote him as.
I'm just gonna vote him out just to be safe, you know.
Yeah. Right.
What's interesting to me is, so if the disaster, but it's disaster or whatever. If the imposter gets caught or doesn't get caught, then they win. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's any penalties for them to just keep guessing until they get it right. Like, they didn't describe any...
But do you think this has to be like a vote of confidence type of thing? Like, oh yeah, we have the evidence, like, oh, right? It's like
oh, is it Danganronpa?
It's like how in Ace Attorney, you can't just...
Yeah, it's Danganronpa, where guess who the killer is, and, I mean...
Right?
And if you don't, then you're all dead.
Right, it's like that, right? Oh yeah, also, hey, look, it's January 2023, according to the calendar in the principal's office. Cool.
Yep. So it's following the same timeline.
Right. There you go.
Also,
yeah, so, hey, beat up the principal.
Yeah, they murder the principal with Ace's giant sword, and I've got to say, it's pretty great that we still gone this far without like a mecha. Like, Ace made his giant sword with the powered builder buckle. Yeah. And it was just a big sword. It wasn't like I summoned a giant, like, fucking the construction, like, mech from Aliens. It's like, no, this is it.
Yeah, the power builder from Forza. Man, that would have been an easy excuse for them to reuse that model. Holy shit, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Toei really slipping it up this season, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
Letting it go.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, they defeated the principal Jamato, right?
Yeah, and now we get to see the popularity rankings.
Yeah. Even though the principal was popular among the kids, you know, they're like, oh man, hey,
we've killed him. We've killed your principal. Now you must submit to our will.
Right, and then popularity ranking, and boy, hey, look, like I said, things not looking good for Keiwa.
Things are not looking good for Keiwa, but also, Nudge Sparrow is in the lead again.
Boy, hey,
you're really building a bad.
Actual difference between Nudge Sparrow and a regular Sparrow.
I don't know what a Nudge Sparrow even is.
Boy, like I just assumed he's a Nudge Sparrow.
I mean, it says in the name Nudge Sparrow.
Right, but still, that's like it's right, but it's like that's like such like a very specific. Wait, hold on.
I'm going to the wiki. Let's see.
Oh wait, no, he's Sparrow. Oh no, he's just named Nudge Sparrow. Okay, yeah. I thought Nudge Sparrow was like a weird subspecies, but it's not. Okay, his full name is Nudge Sparrow. Okay, that makes way more sense now. Okay, I thought it was something way more dumber than before.
Yeah. Is a Nudge Sparrow a thing? Oh wow, that came up way too fast. Actually, the fuck. Nope, it's actually just came up for Kamen Rider. Never mind.
Okay.
What about... Nope, that's just Kamen Rider. Yep, it's just coming up with Kamen Rider stuff.
Oh man, people have made HD their core ID symbol so far. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's not looking good for Keiwa, but it's also really looking suspicious for our boy Nudge Sparrow.
Oh man, these are really high quality fucking symbols that they got. Wait, these are actually really good. Wait, oh man, this guy did a bunch of fucking animals. Oh, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Hey, look. So real quick, off topic like always, right?
Hey, yeah.
So the core IDs in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Don't do anything, right? Like they're not like previous car.
Yeah, where you can click them by themselves and they make a noise. They only do
Right,
something when they're put in the
there's
belt.
a blank template, right?
Right, yeah.
So all the main series, all our 4 main boys have been released in general toy park, right? Like if you buy like the Boost Magnum, right, buckle, you get the Geats core ID, right? Except for one. Kayla is a lottery prize fucking core ID.
Jesus.
Right? And it's really bad, right? And to the point where now in Japan and general online US market, right? It has caused a black market for his core ID. Right? Because, like, I think you have to spend, like, $30 to enter this lottery, right? And you're not even guaranteed
and you're
to
not
get
guaranteed to get him.
You're paying $30 to enter the lottery, right?
To enter for the chance to get Kayla.
Yeah, to get the Tycoon core ID, right? And so it has, like, there's actually a black market right now. People are just making Kayla's Tycoon's core ID now.
Wait,
which
so there's a black market for bootleg Kayla Tycoon IDs.
Yeah, and core IDs in general, because hey, these look pretty good, honestly. These custom core IDs. I don't even know where these animals came from. I'm assuming these are animals that were from like the one-off character that got shown. But hey, these looks pretty cool.
Let's see. I mean, it's also DeviantArt, so it's like.
This guy did a good job recreating these things.
I like how Buffa's thing says it may contain sensitive content, so it's just fucking like censored, and I can't get in without having a DeviantArt account, which I'm never going to make.
That's funny.
Man,
these are actually high quality image. Yeah. So people are actually online making fake core IDs to sell now.
Yeah,
which is great because they're nothing, right? Because the core IDs are actually nothing. Like they don't do anything. They're just a template.
Yeah, I guess. Jeez.
What the Rhinoceros Rider was called Wanted? Whoa, but where the fuck did these names come from?
I mean, it's possible that these are the actual names.
Yeah,
if you just
according to the description, yeah.
If you just actually like pause the fucking shot at the beginning where they show all the different rider names, but that's so much to do. Anyway, hey, Archimetal made a new Yamato rider.
Yeah.
Sure hope things go well for you guys.
Right? Look, I'm building my own team, you know, right?
Yeah. I'm putting together a squad. Not a squad.
Look.
Not a squad of people that could die, like some kind of suicide squad. It's more like some kind of homicide squad.
I was gonna say, you know, right? My squad are gonna strike hard, like thunderbolts, you know.
Oh, jeez,
right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, ignore the fact that 3 of them are the same type of characters, you know? My team is just as good as the Avengers, you know, right?
Yep, they can definitely hold their own.
I got Russian Captain America,
I've got Russian
Captain America.
I've got Russian Black Widow
and Capital Proud Boy Captain America. You know. Right?
Yeah, and Russian Black Widow.
Right. It's just as good as the Avengers. All right. Anything else for this episode?
I can't think of anything.
All right. Coronavirus is still a thing. Watch as we're rescuing shots. Boosters a thing now. Okay. Thanks. Bye.